This episode of Nerdist News Edition is sponsored by Borderlands 3. Did Star Wars confirm that a Saturday Night Live character is now canon? Rey, Poe, BB-8, Finn, Holdo, Plot, DJ, Captain Kennedy. The Star Wars sequel trilogy has introduced so many new and iconic characters to the galaxy far, far away. And it appears that this December's Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker, will be no different. In just a few short months, we'll be officially introduced to Kerry Russell's Zori Bliss and Richard E. Grant's Allegiant General Pride, as well as whoever the hell Matt Smith is or isn't playing. But among all of these new faces, there is one unofficial character that snuck in as a fan favorite in the sequel era, and it's all thanks to the folks over at Saturday Night Live. That is Matt the Radar Technician.
Hi, I'm Matt. I'm a radar technician.
As Kylo Ren's alter ego in the sketch show's Undercover Boss parody from way back in 2016, A Simpler Time, Matt has popped up everywhere from fan art to action figures to cosplay and video game mods. However, despite all of this fan love, he's remained, at best, SNL cosplay and not officially part of the greater Star Wars universe. Until now. Thanks to a new Star Wars comic, it seems that Matt may have made his way into the Star Wars universe for real.
I'm looking forward to having some real talk with some real folks.
As part of the lead up to December's The Rise of Skywalker, Star Wars Comics are releasing a new series of one-shots called Age of Resistance. It's giving more background and context to the sequel trilogy's heroes and villains alike. In the issue dedicated to General Hux, everyone's favorite First Order bad boy, Armitage Hux and his work wife Kylo Ren have been stranded on a planet after the ship mysteriously malfunctions. Though they eventually manage to make their escape, Hux uses the supposed sabotage to confront another officer who bullied him as a child. During the exchange, Hux reveals that a mechanic, specifically a radar technician, was suspected of the sabotage and that he's already been dealt with. While Hux doesn't mention a name, well, many fans are speculating that this is indeed Matt. If that wasn't enough, in the trailer for the final season of the cartoon Star Wars Resistance, we see Niku and Kaz rocking First Order uniforms that look suspiciously like Matt the Radar Tech's outfit, the gray jumpsuit with the orange vest, and that effectively, in our eyes, makes this SNL costume canon in the galaxy far, far away. Now, considering that Matt the Radar Technician's actually Kylo Ren, it would take all kinds of retconning and world building to try and fit him into the actual storyline of the saga, although who knows, maybe after Hux killed him, Kylo took his identity so he could infiltrate his troops and learn a bit more about employee satisfaction. But honestly, it seems like his priority should be trying to crush the Resistance and, rule the entire galaxy to impress your grandfather's hat.
He's trying to accomplish something that's never been done in the history of the galaxy. Ridiculous. Rule everything? That's impressive.
While the uniform and the position is canon, we're sure this is just the writers and producers having fun behind the scenes. Honestly, we're sad to admit that Matt the Radar Tech probably won't ever become an official part of the galaxy far, far away, but for now, this is still a fun theory.
Yes, exactly.
And who knows, maybe if Kylo Ren gets redeemed at the end of The Rise of Skywalker, he'll have to pay his dues to the Resistance by working as a radar technician. We know he has the experience, even if he doesn't have the skill.
Can you please stop yelling at me? You're starting to stress me out.
But what do you folks think? Do you want Matt the Radar Technician to actually become canon? What other characters from Star Wars parodies do you want to show up as Easter eggs in the galaxy far, far away? And which is the better burn?
Kylo Ren is a punk bitch.
Or
you're just a child in a mask.
Let's discuss. Thank you again to Borderlands 3 for sponsoring today's episode. The original shooter looter is back and bigger than ever. With 4 all-new Vault Hunters and over 1 billion guns, it's time to lock, load, and loot. Pick up your copy on Xbox One, PS4, or PC now. Let's make some mayhem. Rated M for mature.